Are you interested in making your life better? Do you want more land to make more money on? Or maybe just relax on? Well then come to the Yazoo Lands, where we have plenty of land to make you comfortable. If you have any inquiries, please mail them to 1234 Yazoo Land Drive in Georgia.
Good morning and welcome to Channel 10 News. I'm your host, Eliza. Today we have a breaking news story that has erupted in the Yazoo Lands. Now to Anna with the story. Thank you, Eliza. In the Yazoo Land, more tension has risen to the surface. In order to help you understand what happened in 1795, here's some historical reenactments provided by yours truly, Channel 10 News.
Hey, I'll give you $8,000 to rewrite a law so that I can buy the Yazoo lands. All your friends are doing it.
I don't think that the Georgia State Legislature should have let the land companies bribe them into passing the law. We need to fix this terrible mistake.
Yes.
We've gotten into contact with the land company executive from the time of the corrupt law being passed and have the privilege of talking to them. So tell me, what were you thinking when you bribed the state of Georgia to pass that law?
Well, all we were really thinking was that we had an opportunity to make a lot of money off of a small price up front. What can I say? People will do anything for money nowadays.
Because of your company's fraudulent activity, many people had issues with their own land. Any thoughts?
Well, I feel bad for causing any unrest, but I don't take my actions back. We were only trying to capitalize off of the American dream. What can I say? What happened, happened.
Thank you for your time. Now let's get to the real story. In 1800, a man named John Peck purchased some land that was part of the 1795 land grant. However, in 1803, he sold 13,000 acres of it to Robert Fletcher for $3,000. Fletcher discovered, after doing some studying, that the sale had been voided by the state of Georgia in the Act of 1796. Consequently, he decided the best thing to do was sue Peck for damages, insisting that he lied to Fletcher when he said he had good title to the land. Thank you, Anna, for the information up until this point. Now to Anna for more interviewing. So tell me, what was it like finding out that the land you had purchased was not truly yours anymore?
It was devastating. I was mostly uncomfortable to find out that my own state, Georgia, that I'd grown up in for a good chunk of my life, had such a corrupt government. I was devastated to see that the Georgia State Legislature could accept a bribe. It really makes you wonder, has this sort of thing gone on before and gone unnoticed? It's pretty eye-opening.
It is eye-opening. I couldn't believe it myself when I first learned that the great state we live in could be based upon lies. I remember that day very clearly. Well, thank you for your time. Before we go back to Eliza in the newsroom, let's take a brief commercial break. Do you have problems you need to fix in court? Do you need a professional's opinion about something? Call Joseph Story, the best lawyer in town. He helps you save money and prove your point so you can win in court. Mail all inquiries to Joseph Story at 567 Lawyer Court in Georgia. Thank you for tuning in, and once again, my name is Eliza, and I am the anchor for the Channel 10 News. Now let's cut to Anna on the scene for more details. Anna? Thank you, Eliza. Before the break, we mentioned Fletcher's suit against Peck for the unlawful land. Fletcher took it to federal court, and Peck was distinguished as not guilty, so Fletcher then decided to take it to the Supreme Court of the United States. The lawsuit questioned whether or not the Act of 1796 in Georgia was a violation of Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution, which states the powers prohibited to the states. The question at hand is whether or not Georgia had the right to repeal the original sale of the land. We are currently awaiting the news of the final trial. This just in, the decision has been made. Let's talk to our representative that was in the courtroom for the decision. So tell us what happened in there.
Well, John Marshall of the Supreme Court made the final decision. His ruling was that Peck was an innocent third party who entered into two valid contracts. The first one when he bought the land for the first time, and the second when he sold the land to Fletcher. Marshall's ruling was also that the Georgia state legislature had violated the contract clause of the Constitution when it tried to repeal the land grants.
So what was his final decision?
He decided that Fletcher's suit against Peck was dismissed and the Georgia Act of 1796 was invalid.
Well, thank you for your time. This is truly a huge moment in American history. This is the first time the Supreme Court has struck down a state law on constitutional grounds. What a day. Now back to Eliza in the newsroom.
Wow, what a wonderful day for history. Thank you, Anna, for your wonderful story. That's it for this morning's edition of the news on Channel 10. My name is Eliza, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Anna, for your Okay, go again.